Citadelle Des Morts has been revealed to be the DLC 1 map for BO6 Zombies. This single image is all we have to go off of, and it's probably the best thing they could have shown us. The image, its implications, and the fact it's only been a few weeks since the release have the community at the most excited I've seen since before the Black Ops 4 launch. The importance of this release and the DLC season for this game shouldn't be lost on anyone, as it's what will single-handedly carry or destroy zombies and its future.
Oh, no! Our warheads! God damn it! Our warheads! You smell like a nursing home bedpan, Strauss.
A French castle at dawn, bathed in the fog of the mountains, corrupted by greenery and its own state of disrepair. A scene no one would expect to see in Call of Duty Zombies for the past 4 years. We finally abandoned the military science facility. Now the possibilities are almost endless. That's something I haven't been able to say about zombies in a long time, particularly since the Chaos and Ether storylines had been abandoned at the conclusion of Black Ops 4. TREYARCH embracing their past and the mythology from the Chaos storyline has already begun to pay off, as this change in atmosphere and scenery immediately puts this map above anything from Cold War and sets the expectations back to where they used to be. Terminus, being the launch map for this game, obviously had the most skepticism going into it, with almost all players being at the very least pleasantly surprised with its depth and the gameplay itself. Now that we've had our hands on the game, the post-launch content is where TREYARCH needs to ramp things up. Personally, I was really happy with Terminus, but now that I know what they're capable of, I'm expecting nothing less. This map clearly takes inspiration from Horizon Draco from BO3, one of the most beloved and universally praised maps of all time, which is not exactly an easy thing to live up to. For this map to be a complete success and set the post-launch season up for greatness, we need a main quest comparable to the scale of some of the greatest of all time, meaningful side quests that make sense and are rewarding, a unique wonder weapon or set of them, and storyline implications that will keep us on board until the next map. These are all things they've mostly proven they can accomplish with Terminus, but now it's the time to really wow us. As Strauss hinted in the end cutscene of Terminus, a departure from military science and a return to mythology and extreme science fiction is definitely in the cards, and the more the writers lean into this, the better. Ever since the release of Warzone, COD has made a deliberate attempt to connect all the game modes into one storyline. This forces Zombies to contain itself to having to suspend the disbelief of players. Previously in Zombies, the writers simply did not give a shit about the other modes, and it was not uncommon for Zombies to be the premier location for good writing and storytelling in COD. This is something we lost with the homogenization of the game in the previous development cycle, but no longer. Zombies is at its peak when it explores fantastical settings, and Citadelle Des Morts is what I believe to be the perfect map for them to start this journey. This would give us at least 3 more maps to dive deeper into the fantastical, where we could reach an ultimate conclusion in a setting that rivals the scale and earth-shattering atmosphere of something like Revelations. This isn't even where the possibilities end. The devs, particularly Kevin Drew, have stated before that all that is stopping Zombies from receiving more than the standard 4 post-launch maps is player interest. This game has had an incredible launch, smashing player records, so all they need is retention. Even smaller scale maps such as Liberty Falls could come between the larger maps, which would be a huge win as long as they don't replace the more core experiences. They've already confirmed that Zombies will have the most seasonal events it ever has, which isn't saying much, but it does show that they want to support this mode further, and all this hinges on the reception of DLC 1. Unfortunately, I have some terrible news I need to share with you all, and trust me, I wouldn't reveal the things I'm about to without it being of the utmost importance. It brings me great pain to say that I am fairly certain we will see the Mimic appear in this map. It's no secret TREYARCH have gained what seems like an obsession with the blatant reuse of enemy types over the past 4 years. It can maybe be excused over that period of time as they had to crunch out a game during COVID and were forced to support the games from other studios, but the use of Manglers, the Abomination, and the Vermin being on both Terminus and Liberty Falls is one of my biggest critiques with the game. The Mimic being in the campaign was simultaneously one of the coolest and most annoying parts about it. While I have no problem with the level itself, it was actually pretty good. The Mimic simply existing in the game files and being relegated to just this one appearance leads me to believe there's no chance it isn't utilized again, especially seeing as the Abomination was there too and it's used in Liberty Falls. However, this mission introduces some new enemies like this weird green guy, which we'll also most likely see in the future. But TREYARCH have shown off this new enemy type, which we don't know what it is yet, but we'll definitely see that too. But each map has already had more than one unique enemy type, so I figured they'll pad out the second one with the Mimic or maybe Vermin again. Hopefully not, and definitely they better not use the Manglers again. Launch has been a great success for BO6 and zombies as a whole. Hope has been restored in the community and the excitement has returned to a place I might never thought I'd see again. But this cannot be a fluke. The team needs to turn it up to 11 and continue to innovate, or all this could come crashing down just as quickly as it was built up.